Thruxton is a track that I love in the BTCC. It's not only my local, but it is the fastest track in the calendar. And it was nice to be able to have it with just the hard tyre, because it means the debate that seems to have been going on at the moment for quite a bit of this season about the tyre stuff did not come up. Instead, one of the things that stood out for me is the variety of winners we've had. We managed to have Ash Sutton win the first two races. And I was thinking this could be a repeat of last year, where we had, for the first few events, same person win race 1 and 2, and then race 3 went to somebody else. Except Tom Ingram ended up making it the 9th different winner in as many races with round 10 of the championship. And then we had 2 repeat winners immediately afterwards. Ash Sutton getting his 3rd race win of the season, Dan Rowbottom getting his 2nd win of the season, Tom Ingram getting 2nd place in both of those races, Robo getting 3rd in race 2, Ash Sutton in race 3 getting 5th place. And that was despite that incident with Jake Hill. But it just tells you how competitive this field is. I think, was it 2020... I feel it was 2023. For some reason. Did I do pre-season predictions 2023 BTCC? I feel like I must have done, but for some reason I seem to remember saying, oh, we're going to have so many different winners. And then it happened by Alton Park. But yeah, I could full well be wrong on that one. I'm just impressed with the amount of different winners we're having at the BTCC at the moment. I'm also impressed with the variety of cars we're getting up towards the pointy end of the field. Now, this time out, it was basically the Ford lot and the Hyundai lot, right? But they weren't alone. I mean, Dorlin was in great form throughout the weekend and topped it off with, he got the reverse grid pole, right? Did end up working out at the end with race 3. What was it? The bonnet flying up and then he was out. At least I think I'm getting the right TGR with that one. That might have been Pearson's retirement. But elsewhere, I mean, Josh Cook was on the podium in race 1 and 2. I know he got DQ'd in race 2, but he was on the podium in race 1 and 2. It's one of his favourite tracks. I think it's his local as well. But yeah, he had been doing really well this season. So I do feel for him a little bit that that kind of result happened, because it meant that he had to fight through the field in race 3, and it's quite respectable, starting all the way at the back and getting 7th place in the end. But in terms of the standings, it goes back to something that I'd said earlier, right? About how, I think I said this after Brands, it's surprising that the close title battle is around the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th bits. And the top 2 have sort of taken off. Ash Sutton's on 181, Tom Ingram's on 172, then Robo is on 132. That's what, a whole round between them, 2 rounds between them nearly. Dan Cam's on 128, Jake Hill's on 114, Morgan's on 92. You get down to 6th place, and they've nearly got half the points of the person leading the championship. 7th place stars, Josh Cook is on 90. Which, perhaps unsurprisingly, puts Ford at the top of the manufacturers and constructors on 348. 2 accelerated Hyundai's to 333, and BMW's 290 with Toyota on 191. In the teams, Napa Racing UK is only 10 points clear of Team Virtue at the moment, but Restart Racing is 3rd place. Now, part of that is because, the BMW outfit is spread out between 3 different things, right? You've got the WSR, which is in 9th place. You've got the Laser Tools with MB Motorsport, which is in 6th, and then the LKQ Eurocar Parts WSR, which is in 4th. It's one of those strange ones. I don't necessarily understand why teams would break them down less. The money you're getting from the sponsorship side of it is better than the prize money for winning. In the Independents, although Cook is the highest independent in the drivers, in the Independents Championship, it's actually Chris Smiley at the top. 9 points clear of Cook, with Mikey Doble in 3rd place at 158. And Doble, he's just had rotten luck, right? What was it? 2 motors expiring in the first 2 races? That's just bad luck. The independent teams Restart Racing is on 216 to 1 Motorsports 198. Then it's the Power Max Racing on 170, Rocket Racing on 153, then 1184 Powder Monkey Brewing Co. with Easy Dock. the Jack Sears, De Leon with 2 wins on 191. Rainford with 2 wins as well, it's on 172. Then Pearson, who hasn't gotten an outright win, but has gotten 1 win for the Sears Trophy, is on 157. What I find funny is, De Leon and Pearson have got 2 different Jack Sears wins, but 1 overall race win. Then Osborne's on 3 Sears wins, Dorland's on 2, and Patterson is also on 2. And then the Wingfoot Award for the last little bit, Dan Camish. This is the one for overtakes and race start, right? I'm surprised that Dan Camish is up at the top there on 66. Tom Ingram on 62. Sutton on 50. Doble on 42. Hill on 36. Try to the very bottom. Anyways, I'm going to wrap that up, folks. Thanks for listening to me talk. I am feeling even worse today than I was in the recording that I did, yesterday. So hopefully I can stave off the worst of this and get back to making the scheduled content, ideally tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Till next time, bye for now.